EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Dallas Mavericks. The Celtics control the opening tip, and we're underway in downtown Boston. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Gets to the basket and scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Dallas with the possession. Brunson to Luka Doncic. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Knocked loose. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Doncic. Jason Tatum. Huge block. Walker. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Tatum's good on the free throw. It's a three-point play as Boston adds to the lead. Now Rick Carlisle.
Section 121. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Mavericks with the basketball. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Walker, second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Hayward. Here's a chance from long range. Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Hardaway. It was right there. Kemba Walker snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
give it to him. Kemba Walker, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Dallas has it. To Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Hayward. Over to the right side. Goes to the left side to Hayward. Doesn't get the bounce.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hayward. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Layup goes down. Well done.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Hayward. To Cantor. Not that time. A pass taken away by the Celtics. From long range, his first effort off the mark. Kristaps blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. "17-footer at the buzzer. Hayward with a shot, no good. 1 quarter down. The Celtics have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Everyone gets free pizza.
Seth Curry. Gets it in the right corner. Seth Curry. You've got to get that one to go. To Jaylen Brown. Fires the three. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Has a look. Powell. Shot off the mark. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Seth Curry to Hardaway. Here comes the screen. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
And it's Cantor, 2 of 4 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Mavericks with the possession. Seth Curry to Lee. Probing the defense. Hardaway gets it in the left corner. Shot by Lee, no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Seth Curry to Lee. Trying to cash in, knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions.
Walker. Deep left corner. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Dallas owns the basketball. Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Doncic to Porzingis. The drive, right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Walker. Seth Curry with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Right with it. Down a bundle. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Tatum. Tough shot. Well defended. Seth Curry. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Curling inside. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Seth Curry to Luka Doncic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Into the front court, it's Walker. Lead is 12. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Count the basket inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Jason Tatum pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Celtics way out in front.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Celtics were the dominant team in that first half, without question. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Mavericks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Dallas Mavericks were non-existent in the paint defensively through the first two quarters. You can't give up easy points and expect to have success. Let's see if they can learn from the mistakes they made, particularly.
Player of the half.
Tatum did a remarkable job of swatting shot after shot. Scorers have got to be thinking twice when he's within range.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Dallas with the possession. Can't connect from inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Here comes the screen. Doncic to Hardaway. Going to launch beyond the arc. Count the triple.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Mavericks with the basketball. Brunson to Luka Doncic. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Luka Doncic, couple of free throws on the way. He's struggled so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys holding the big lead. To Marcus Smart. Defense making the ball carrier work. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Brunson to Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Marcus Smart. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Dallas has it. To Hardaway. Off the assist.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Marcus Smart. Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Jason Tatum with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
And he finishes at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Doncic. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Walker to Marcus Smart. Shot won't go. Mavericks with the possession to Porzingis. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Walker into the front court. His team on top by 13. To Marcus Smart. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Last 2 minutes.
Nope, first one does not go.
Starting in for the Dallas Mavericks, number 30, Curry.
Missed the second one as well. Cashes in for two.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kemba Walker matched up with Seth Curry. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Dallas owns the basketball. Lays it up and in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Walker with the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. 3 for 6 now. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way with the Celtics in front. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Oh, knocks it down from 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 4 out of 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Deep left corner. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Walker. Kristaps Porzingis rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Brunson. Runner here won't go. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. To Brunson. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
I'd say his game is translating to the league just fine.
And counted at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. Jason Tatum sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low, the passion.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for the Mavericks, number 30, Curry.
Brunson, Celtics come away with it. To Hayward. Short jumper off the mark. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Drives, but a shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Hayward. 4-3. No good. Brunson to Porzingis. Here comes the screen. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Seth Curry at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Boston with the basketball. Oh, emphatic slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Luka Doncic. To Wright. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Hayward. Curling inside. Cantor gets it in the left corner. For 3, Brown with the 3 with a hand in his face.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Dallas with the possession to Luka Doncic. Right to Seth Curry. Has a chance. A shot no good there by Curry. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys hold a commanding lead. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Seth Curry. And throws it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Jaylen Brown. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. High fives all around. This game is well in hand. Substitution being made in this one. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics put one in the win column with a solid performance. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense, and sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The Mavericks just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Dallas Mavericks didn't really leave much to the imagination when it comes to where they struggled the most, and that was guarding the perimeter. Far too often, they let the opposition work the long-range game to their advantage.
Player of the game.
Tatum put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up on behalf of ESPN on EA Sports.
EA Sports. It's in the game.